Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. We are here with another BURR comedy reaction, specifically the epidemic of gold digging you-know-what. Now this is a fairly controversial one, but in this channel we do not shy away from controversy, so we are going to react to this and hopefully it hits the mark. So without further delay, let's get into it.
Why man wouldn't be afraid to get married at this
point? Oh yeah, I'm afraid.
Right? Guy's getting a divorce. His wife's gonna get $70 million.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So he must obviously be talking about Kobe and Vanessa, but they obviously stayed together. I assume. I don't think they ever got divorced at any point.
Can anybody explain these divorce settlements? Can anybody make sense of these fucking things? Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million.
That's mad, bro.
She's a babysitter. $250 million fucking dollars.
That's crazy.
Somebody, go ahead. Somebody explain. Justify it. Justify it. What? He cheated on her? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He cheated on her. Great. The relationship's over right then. Kobe cheated, right? Shouldn't that relationship been over right then? Why did she hang around like some jaded cop for 3 years trying to get her fucking pension? Right? Get that 10 years in.
Let's not act like we wouldn't do the same. Listen, if I was dating a female basketball player that was worth 100 mils, she cheated on me and we're having a divorce, I can't say that I would leave with nothing. Let's just say that.
I don't know, maybe that's too harsh. That shit bothers me, man. Dude, there is an epidemic of gold digging whores in this country.
Brutal. Brutal.
Put on the news, and I'm waiting for someone to address it. Every night, never see it,
We're waiting for you, Bill.
I bring up gold digging whores, and the whole crowd pulls back like I'm up here talking about Bigfoot, right? Like I'm saying the moon's made out of cheese or something. Talking about whores, people. They're everywhere. How many? How many more great men are going to get chopped in half before we do something? Why is it so quiet in here? God damn, I don't get it. What is it? Is it women? Do you think I'm calling you? I'm not calling any woman here a whore, okay? So don't pull back. That's not fair, okay? If you brought up wife beaters, I wouldn't like pull back. I get it. There's guys hitting women, they need to be stopped. We gotta understand that gold digging whores are the wife beaters for men. Yeah, they are. Except we don't have that Rihanna lumped up photo in the
Oh my God, come on.
It's not obvious. It's in the eyes. It's in the lines in your face. It's in Mel Gibson's high-pitched voice on the answering machine. I had to give up my Laker tickets, right? That is the sound of a man being taken for everything he's got.
Let's be honest though, Mel Gibson is a crazy mofo. I think I've heard that phone call, that saved phone recording by him that one time. And man, that guy is unhinged.
I gotta tell you this, I'm envious of women, okay? I'm not saying your problems get solved, but at least they're taken seriously. People, you got 1-800 numbers, you got ribbons, there's groups. People give a shit.
There's groups.
Anything happens to a guy, it's just considered funny. Some woman cut her husband's dick off, threw in the garbage disposal, turned it on. People thought it was hilarious. They're like, hey, Stumpy! Nobody cares.
Stumpy.
You think if a guy removed a woman's titty and threw it in the dryer, anybody would be joking about it the next day?
No.
The entire country would grind to a halt. There'd be a moment of silence. The NFL would have some special colored headband everybody had to wear for an entire month. The most effeminate color they could possibly come up with. All my heroes are going down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man.
That's funny.
Taken down by that gold-digging whore of a maid he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move.
What did he do?
He got chastised. What about the maid? Why was she called the maid? That entire story. She was never called a whore, ever.
Oh, he obviously cheated on his wife with the maid.
My mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore, right there. Never.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
She hooked up with him because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking. The giant space between his teeth I could put this mic cord through. Or do you think maybe it's all that kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom?
Uh-huh.
No, it's awful. It's a horrific thing to see as a guy, watching guys go through that shit, you know? And then there's no sort of examination of it. They just go, he's an idiot. Hey, he's stupid.
You know, this might have happened before Bill Burr got married. This might be him trying to, you know, project his own fears about possibly getting married and it ending, which you cannot deny his fears because he's obviously clearly a very wealthy man. And if you're a very wealthy man, these fears are very, very real.
That guy's stupid. If that guy's stupid, what the fuck am I, right? Does it even make sense? Why would you do that? Why would you accomplish all that and then fuck it up hooking up with one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life? Not saying I'm a prize, I'm just saying, you know? It's gotta be something beyond that, right? You know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way he talks, you know? That dude should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. That should have been the height of his success. But because he's a great man, he had the balls to move to America. Became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights, nobody gives a shit.
Doesn't look like you lift weights.
Become super famous. Did he rest on his laurels? No. Next challenge. I'm gonna become an actor despite the fact that nobody can really understand me.
I'll be back.
Against all odds, he starts making movies. Get down, there's a bomb. Get out of there. Becomes one of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. What are you gonna do next, Arnie? I think I'll marry a Kennedy. There's no fucking way you can do that. Bam, he does it. Cherry on top, I'm running for governor of a state I can't even pronounce, and he wins the election.
Great man.
Why does this guy think he couldn't bang his maid in his own bed and get away with it? This dude has been in the zone for over 4 decades.
One slip up was all it took.
4 decades, nothing but net.
Nothing but
Bang
net.
a maid in my own bed, dude, that's a layup. Are you serious? I had a hit movie with a midget. I don't even need a condom.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This guy's way too much. This guy's too much.
And then what happens? The smoke clears. Then all these trolls come out of the woodwork and start judging this great man. All these fatties, these fucking old guys who never got any with their jowls, coming on TV, absolutely reprehensible behavior. What kind of a public servant? His legacy is like they have any idea what it's like to be tempted at that level, right? Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury Tracer, parked on the other side of a dumpster. Really? You're beating them off? This guy, he's not a great man anymore? Terminator doesn't count? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? Because he fucked
supposedly.
Really? He's still not a great man because he did that. Then that's the whole thing's over? Anybody here think they could move to Austria, learn the language, become famous for working out, then be a movie star, then marry into their royalty and hold public office? How many lifetimes would you need? I'm on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. All right. How can I judge these guys? I can barely handle the temptations of Facebook. I'm gonna judge Tiger Woods. I golf. I don't walk off the 18th hole and there's a busload of Scandinavian women waiting to fuck my brains out. Sorry, ladies, gotta go home to the wife, right? No, it kills me. And there's no help out there for guys. There isn't. There's nothing out there to help you handle becoming rich and famous. There's nothing to prepare you for that platoon of whores that's gonna form on the horizon, right? Like Braveheart, faces painted, skirts on, will run down the hill, they'll jump on your dick in front of your wife. They don't give a shit. It's not even a handbook out there. I saw one article written about it on the cover of Time magazine. It said, why do so many rich, famous, and powerful men act like absolute pigs, right? And the article was actually written by a woman. That's like me writing a book, The Third Trimester and What to Expect. Ladies, you're gonna feel a pressure.
Exactly.
How the hell would I know? You don't want to hear that from me, right? Then why is this woman telling me what it's like to have a dick? That makes no sense.
Hey, in today's day and age, you never know.
You have no idea what it's like to have a dick. 24/7. Do it. Fuck it, do it. That's what it's saying. Do it. Yeah, do it.
It ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
That's how we survived as a species. Every man in here is programmed to fuck 85% of the women in this room.
Procreation,
Right?
baby.
Yeah, we are. Do it, fuck it, do it, you know? It's just that you won't. That's the only reason why we don't, you know? That's not you keeping your dick in check, you know? Some guy at Home Depot working there, he wants to fuck just as many women as a celebrity, right? But he can't do it because whores don't care about lumber.
No one's interested, yep.
But the second he hits the fucking lottery, all of a sudden, you know, that do it, fucking do it, you know? That wasn't affecting his life. Then all of a sudden these whores show up. I'll do it. I'll do it.
And it is affecting his life now.
No, somebody's got to step up. All right?
Put a stop to it.
The horse, really. Just, guys, we're fucking idiots. What are we doing? Why are we working so hard and then giving it all away to some chick who did 3 shifts at a fucking Hooters, you know? They're fucking bums. Sitting there with fucking Dorito dust in their cleavage, walking around with hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm sick of that shit. That's what the law says. 100 years ago, I could beat you with a fucking mop handle and be like, well, that's what the law says. Doesn't make us right. No, it's unreal. And all this shit's going down, and we're not doing anything. What are we doing? Same old shit. Sitting around watching Shark Week, right?
What is Shark Week?
Shit about poisonous snakes half a world away, just filling your head up with all this useless information. What to do if you come face to face with a Bengal tiger? Don't look at it, don't look away. Slowly back up as you push your friend forward, right?
You know, he says this, but it's so funny. I don't know if you guys have done the same thing, but I've watched so many videos of how to survive certain situations that I probably will never ever face in my life. I'm petrified of, being face to face with a bear. When the hell am I ever going to be face to face with a bear? But I know how to deal with that situation, well, the best way to deal with that situation. But I've got no idea as far as it pertains to basic life skills. So he's got a point.
All this useless information, yet hanging between your legs is this thing that could crumble your entire empire 7 minutes or less. Don't know a fucking thing about it.
Truth.
Even worse, you think it's your friend. Yeah, you know what?
It's like the devil.
It's like a dreamer. You know? Your dick believes. It's like a motivational speaker. I don't give a shit what question you ask it. It's always like, yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a plan. Exit strategy. Later. We'll be fine. Where's your dick when you get caught, right? Then it's just slumped over like, hey, I thought it was a good idea, Yeah. You have to know that, dude. If
slumped over.
A third-base coach, it wouldn't hold anybody up. It'd just be fucking waving people around. Everybody, go in standing up. You got it. Oh, shit, here she comes. Slide. All right, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out.
Okay. Oh, guys. Okay, so there's a bit to unpack here. That was funny as per usual. So the first thing, he starts mentioning is the huge settlements that a partner gets when a divorce takes place. And I've never truly understood that. Yes, there should be a settlement involved, especially if the marriage, took place over a long period of time. But some of these settlements are ridiculous. Hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean, really, would $10 million not have sufficed? And then he also starts to talk about how one mistake can just ruin the legacy of a person in the public eye. Should one mistake really ruin decades, years of good work? I'm not so certain. But again, just a masterclass by Bill Burr. Difficult topic to cover, but he did it with ease and he made it funny. That is the main thing. It was truly a masterclass in comedy. But folks, let me know what you thought of that. I'd be very interested to know what your opinions are. And as always, if you did like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. But until next time, I hope you have a good one. Cheers.